Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another Prep Hour with Steve. It's just gone. Hang on a sec. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another Prep Hour with Steve. I haven't been in this space for a little while. Welcome to another. Just turn off some audio. It's just gone. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another Prep Hour with Steve. Just adjust everything. Bear with me, guys. All right, just a quick question. Can everyone hear me clearly? Just type in yes if you can hear me loud and clear. Hello to Sarah. Hello to Prabhath. Karuna is there. Hello to Jasprit, Fatiha, Anjo. Great. Thanks for that confirmation. Yes, Sarah, staying safe. Thank you. And I hope you are too. Just bringing up all the channels, everyone. Always takes a second or two. There we go. Hello to whatever channel you're watching on, whether you're watching on OET Online, YouTube or Facebook, whether you're watching on the OET Center Facebook or YouTube channel. Here we are. Right now, it's November 18. It's 5 p.m. In Brisbane, Australia on the East Coast. Could everyone type in their location and what time it is? Hello to Monica. Hello, Hayam, Jasmine, Jatinda. Hello to Surah. Hello to Alam and Zaid and Rohini and Elizabeth. Lots of people streaming in. Great to see everyone. Some smiley faces there. Give us that positive energy, everyone. Put up those smiley faces. We have people coming in from Abu Dhabi, from India, from WA there, and I see you. Good morning in Iraq, Saad. Hope you're well. Hope everyone's safe. I know in the Northern Hemisphere you're going into winter, so hope you're managing there. Very good morning, 7 a.m. where Sahar is. It's 12:30 p.m. in India. Karuna and Anita. Hello to everyone from the Philippines. A shout out to Eve and Kathleen and you people in the Philippines. Hello to Kuwait, Turkey, India. Wonderful. And hello to you if you're watching the video of this series. We've already got quite a lot of people in the live session. I can see there's more than 200 attending live, which is wonderful. And loving those faces, everyone, loving those emoticons. Well done. Hello in Dubai. Hello to Han down there in Canberra. Hello to Joyster in Italy and France and Pakistan. Wow, Anjana says, thank you for your valuable support. I cleared my OET with B. Wonderful, Anjana. That is magnificent to hear. Magnificent. Leslie's in UAE. It's 11 a.m. Okay, and we got Egypt on the line. Hello, Hamza in Egypt, Mumbai, lots of people. All right, guys, we're here for a reason. Let's get started. Prep Hour with Steve. Making sense of the numbers. That's what we're going to do today. Here we go. Don't forget, keep up those likes, everyone. Make sure you go to the OET Online, Facebook and YouTube. You can like us there, subscribe. That way you'll be up to date. Don't forget our website, oetonline.net.au. That's where we've got all our course options. Don't forget as well, we offer free trial courses. Try before you buy. Check it out. We're having absolutely amazing success, everyone. So many people are passing OET. And Lord knows we need it. Whether it's USA, UK, Australia, New Zealand, there is a definite demand for health professionals. right now. We all know why. Hospitals are stretched and it's challenging times, so your services are required if you can get there, and passing OET is one step in that journey, everyone. So yes, good luck with your exam and hope you can achieve success. And that's why we're here, to help you do that. And case note analysis, right? We're going to look at some case notes, just some snippets. And one thing that I see as an English teacher and an examiner, I see a lot of little technical errors when I correct writing, and certainly numbers is one aspect of the case note that can cause a bit of, it can be a bit of a challenge because the case note task says expand on the case note. So you've got a lot of numbers, and you've got to expand on those numbers. How do you do that in a professional manner? Can be challenging. I'm here today, hopefully I'm going to dispel a few of the myths and expose a few of the common errors so that you don't make these when you're doing your writing. Okay, so how are numbers used, right? Well, numbers are used to describe the age of the patient when you're identifying that patient. Remember in our last prep hour we did on ISBA, I for identify. Part of identifying the patient is describing their age. Then you've got the anthropometric information. Does anyone know what I mean by anthropometric? It refers to the body itself, the weight, the height, the waist circumference, that sort of information, often important. Then you've got medications have numerical values. When you're measuring the vital signs, when we go into the areas of dentistry, tooth classification, it's all numerical. And range of motion, something that physiotherapists deal with a lot. There's also a lot of numbers associated with that. So let's start as a little warm-up, everyone. Here's something you'll all be familiar with. We're going to turn the word into numbers. We have a pain scale. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain? But if the patient had pain and they said it was a 3 or 4, you might transfer that into a word. So let's just begin with that, everyone. What words? Okay, for a 0, everyone, give me a word which describes that smiley face. This patient has what? How much pain? Give me a word, everyone. This is our warm-up activity. Give me a word. This patient has how much pain? While we're waiting for that, I can see a few different questions coming through. No pain, that's it. No pain or pain-free. Okay, let's keep it going. Scale of 1 to 3. How would you describe it? 1 to 3. Still some smiling there. Managing. Bearable, perhaps. Bearable. Yep, 0 equals no pain. It's a very well-known one. Minimal, says Karen. Yes, minimal pain. Mild pain, says Jaspreet. Yes, a lot of people coming up with mild, right? Okay, we're moving up. So we've got no pain, mild pain. If we get a 4 out of 10, the frown, the smile is declining. The edges are coming down. Muhammad said slightly pain. Watch out, Muhammad. That would be slight pain. Use the adjective before the noun. Yep, now we're getting it. Moderate pain. Thank you. Moderate pain is around the 4. It's a little bit more than mild. Moderate pain. Now, as we get up towards the 6, We can see by the face this is causing discomfort. What sort of pain are we going to rate this one? We've gone no pain, mild pain, moderate pain. Now we're getting what? What are we getting here? It's worse than moderate. Moderate 4 to 6, that's right, Shahin. So this one we're going to call, it's going to come through in a moment. Saji says excruciating, yes, but yes, you'll know severe. What's your spelling of severe, Zaid? You need to put an E on the end of that. Same with you, Arish. It's a common error. Don't forget to put the E on the end. Severe pain. Sever has a different meaning when you cut your arm off. You severed your arm. That would be 10 out of 10. All right. I'll bring the rest up, everyone. 7 out of 9, very severe. Maybe that's where you can use your word that someone mentioned, excruciating pain. All right. And what about 10, everyone? The last one, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. What are we going to call it? Not moderate. We've gone beyond that. We've gone from no pain to mild to moderate to severe to very severe. And last of all, the strongest one on this list, breakthrough pain. Yeah, well, breakthrough is pretty, I kind of agree with you, Al John, that's pretty severe. Unbearable, yes, unbearable pain. Disabling pain is a great word. Worst possible pain. Intensive, yep. Extreme. Intolerable. Worst pain in life, yes. Yes, probably even more than significant. Excruciating, yes. Okay, so that's just a warm-up, everyone. We know that pain can be, we can use numerical values, but we can put it into words. When we're writing our medical referral letters, you have options. You certainly can use numerical values when you're writing, but you can use words as well. So you have a decision to make when you're summarizing those case notes. Do I decide to put the numerical value? Maybe that's relevant for the person you're writing to, or maybe you're going to put it into words. It's case by case. Agonizing pain is coming through as well. Okay, that's pain. Now let's talk about age, everyone. I want you to tell me, I want to classify it. So we're identifying our patient, the age 0 to 1. What would you classify that age at? And just type in lots of different ones, everyone. 1 to 2, how would you describe that? 2 to 7, how would you classify that? 5 to 17, 13 to 19, 20 to 25. And I've gone, oh, that's 24. Well, anyway, up to 45, 45 to 60, 60 to 75, greater than 75. We've got lots of different terms here. Now, some are saying infant. Infant's correct, but probably when we're writing our referral letter, newborn, excellent. Probably not child quite yet. 1 to 2 is toddler, exactly. Now, with toddler, you wouldn't write that in a referral letter. A 1 to 2-year-old toddler, or I'm writing to refer this toddler, you wouldn't use that. It's not a formal word. It's an informal word, but it is a classification. But 0 to 1, baby. Probably we would use baby or newborn rather than infant, just to make it a bit more personal. 2 to 7. 2 to 7, everyone. What would we classify someone in that age group? A child, yes. And we can, I've just used the plural, young children as a group, or a young child, but we can classify that. Now, 5 to 17 is a bit of a tricky one, everyone. Fadi writes kid, yes, but kid's a bit informal. School age, wow, that's excellent. So school age children. So you have a lot of opportunity when you're describing the children. Preschool is good as well. So there are many ways we can classify everyone. 13 to 19. What's 13 to 19? Someone said it. Yeah, adolescence works, Gerald. Yep. Someone mentioned before teenager. Yes, Hasina. Teenager, teenage children, or just teenagers. Teenage is the adjective. Adolescent works here. 20 to 25, everyone. 20 to 25. What are we talking here? Not really. We're moving beyond teenagers. We're moving up the scale. We finished school. Young adults, yes. And it's nice. A young adult, a young man, a young woman. It's nice to classify this. If you say I'm writing to for Mr. Smith, a 25-year-old young man, just putting that word young or young woman, it just describes that patient a little bit more clearly. So it's a nice touch. Once you reach 24 to 25, that 45, that becomes a little bit difficult. If you're 24 to 45, how do you classify that? Are they still young? Are they middle-aged? What are they? 24 to 45. It's a big category, everyone. Just an adult. I agree with Roshini, not middle-aged. That's a trap. So I've just put a question mark there. I would just say an adult. An adult. That's the adult range. What about 45 to 60, everyone? 45 to 60. Are they elderly yet? 45 to 60. Man or woman, yeah, it's still an adult. But yes, middle. We don't say middle adult habit, but we would say middle-aged. A middle-aged man. I've got the D on the end. You are in your middle age, and as an adjective, a middle-aged man. Amma says old, maybe not quite old yet, Amma. And not elderly yet, Karen. We're still hanging on. We're holding on to our middle age. 60 to 75, everyone. 60 to 75. Now, it is going to depend on where you're from. People have different perceptions here. Old, says Hasina, but we don't like to call people old. Got to be a little bit careful with that. So I've got a question mark there. We can't really say elderly in this age group. Elderly, 60, a lot of people are still quite young environment. They're working, a lot of powerful people in government at that age. We wouldn't call them elderly. So can't really use that term yet. There is no specific term. Maybe retired, and we don't become elderly until above 75. What do you agree with those classifications? Quite common in Western countries. Elderly, really above 75. And some people might say above 80, so and elderly is a very respectful term. So Gerald, I wouldn't say 60 to 75 is really elderly. Maybe 75 is, but not 60. Senior citizens is a good word. Okay. So think about that when you're writing your letter. How are you going to describe your patient? We do have lots of classifications. There's a lot of variance, but it is important because if you have the wrong classification, you won't really represent that age. Hasina writes elders, not really elders. There are elders in society, but that's a little bit different to elderly. Older age is good. Mayuka's just writing in, you passed your B. Thanks, great story, Mayuku, wonderful. Okay. Older adult works. Yep, but we don't normally use it. 40 to 60 older adult. I don't think so. I'm going to call that middle-aged, Leslie. I'll call that middle-aged. We all live long. Now, if you live to 90, 45, middle-aged. Okay, retired works as well. Okay, moving on, everyone. Now, let's look at some common mistakes here. And I want you to help me correct some of these mistakes. Maternal aunt died, breast cancer, 73. So I see this a lot, everyone. Her maternal aunt died of breast cancer at age 73. At age 73, it's not quite right. Can anyone correct that for me? I won't be looking at all of your comments. Her maternal aunt died of breast cancer at age 73. Not quite grammatically correct, everyone. Can you correct that? Her maternal aunt, good, died of good breast cancer at, up to at, it's perfect. But we can't say at aged 73. At the age, good, Zaid. Good, at the age of, Mercy's got it. Yes, at the age of. So remember what it says? Expand on the case notes. And look what case notes just give you a number. So you've got to expand at the age of 73. Be careful of that. Or, as Anita said, age 73. So if you put a comma, her maternal aunt died of breast cancer, comma, aged 73. All right, we're using a participle clause there. It really means when she was age 73, but we can reduce it. That's a reduced clause there. All right, great. When she was 73, also good, Asma. Okay, next one, Mrs. V. Date of birth, 12/2/64. She's 55 years. That's note form. Occupation, teacher. Lives with mother, aged 80. Primary carer. She's the primary carer of her mother. And she has 3 children, sons, 12, 14, and daughter, 17. So wrong. Mrs. V is teacher and lives with 3 children and 80 years old mother for whom she is the primary carer. There are multiple errors there, everyone. Multiple errors. Who would like to correct that one? Lots of success stories coming through. Lots of great success, everyone. The maternal aunt passed away not while she was 73, perhaps when. Yep, a teacher. Thank you. This person is a teacher. Yep, that's one. Lots more mistakes than that. 3 children. Thank you, Malana. 3 children. No S. Mrs. V, who is a 55-year-old, too many who's there, Paolo. Had 3 children. No, not had. She has. The children are still with us. 3 teenage, but not teenage, Saad, because 12 is not a teenager. Divya says she resides with her 3 children, but a little bit too formal. All right, lots of good ones coming through. Here we go, everyone. I like Myrene's done well. Let's have a look. Mrs. V is a teacher and lives with her 3 school-aged children and her 80-year-old mother, for whom she is the primary carer. There it is, everyone. Or a second example. Mrs. V is a teacher and lives with her 3 school-aged children, an elderly mother for whom she is a primary carer. So you can see if you classify everyone, if you take the time to write in this way, all of a sudden your writing becomes very professional. You'll be showing your examiners that you have the ability to paraphrase. You're showing a deeper meaning and understanding. So these are very good things to do when describing the age of the patient. All these little errors that you make will impact on your score. So do try that, everyone. Very, very important. Okay, I'm moving on, everyone. Common errors. I'm writing to refer Mr. Smith, a 6-year-old boy. Well, I think I'll just say them out and then you tell me the mistakes. Type in the mistakes, everyone. I'm writing to refer Mr. Smith, a 6-year-old boy. I'm writing to refer Mary, an 80-year-old woman. Doesn't sound too bad. I'm writing with regard to Mr. Smith, an 84-year-old man. I'm writing to refer Jane Smith, a woman librarian. These are all mistakes that we see on a very regular basis when we're doing correction, everyone. Yes, Mr. for 6-year-old. Thank you, Aid. We can't say Mr. for 6-year-old. Let's give him a name. I'm writing to refer Ryan, a 6-year-old boy. So I wouldn't really use Master Smith. Standard thing, use first names for children. Up till when? I'd say up till about 20, everyone. Up to about 20, common to use first names. All right. But Mary is Mr. Smith's mother. She's 80. Perhaps with people older, use their title. If they're married or perhaps a widow, use Mrs. Smith. If their marital status is unknown, use Ms. MS. I've got another question. What's the difference between woman and lady? Is it the same? Well, we know Mary is a woman. I suppose if you know English names, Mary is a common name. So yeah, probably a woman. But we didn't really know she was a lady. A lady is quite respectful. So when you use a word like lady, you're showing some respect toward your patient. That's a good thing, everyone. That is a good thing. Milana says, can we use woman? Yes, you can. Absolutely. But bear in mind, we know she's a woman by the title, Mrs. So another option is put lady. What about Mr. Smith? Instead of man, what could we use instead of man if we wanted to be respectful? You don't have to. This is an option. He could be a very nice old man. He might be very polite. He might be a dream patient. You may love visiting him on the ward because he's so nice. He's elderly, yes, he's elderly. What else is he? He's polite. He's always joking, cheerful. He brightens up your day. Joshua says up to 20 or 18, optional, Joshua. Yes, a gentleman, it's coming in. An elderly gentleman, that's a sign of respect. You can definitely do that. Yogi is typing in, thanks for all your help and videos. I have passed. Great stuff, Yogi. Great success stories, everyone. Yes, Safina says, I thought calling someone lady was not respectful. No, I would call it respectful. Okay, and last one, everyone. I'm writing to refer Jane Smith, a woman librarian. This is a common mistake. A woman librarian. We can't use woman librarian in this way. So if we want to do that, we have to use something different. We're going to use a female librarian, a female librarian. Okay, so you can see A lot of variation with names, everyone. You don't always have to put, if they're 84, elderly may suffice because you've got date of birth in your title. Okay. And we can't say woman, we're going to say a female librarian. So use the word female as an adjective. She is female, and we can use it before a noun, but we can't use woman before a noun. You can't say woman librarian. So if you want to use an adjective, use woman. Okay. Biju says, wait, we mentioned age on the reline. In that case, why repeat elderly? This is hopeless. No, Bijo, your understanding is a little bit limited here. You've got to think a bit more broadly. Yes, we put date of birth in the subject line, we do. But you're helping the reader here. By putting the age, you're personalizing who that patient is. So it's not redundant. You're identifying your patient. And by putting the age, you're helping out the reader and you're making it personal. They're not just a number. This is a real person. It's standard practice in medical writing. Okay, let's move on. Not everything is as it seems. All right, wait. Oh my goodness. You think age was difficult? Wait till we get to wait. OMG. Okay, case notes. Today, Mr. A, May 2020, he's 77 kg. Then on November 18, 2020, he was 82 kg. What happened between May 2020 and today, November 18? What happened to his weight? There was weight gain, but can you express it? Think about that. Next one, Mrs. C, height 180 centimeters, weight 66, BMI 20.4. Waist, that double line is approximate, 78 centimeter. She's got a complaint. Mrs. C is not happy. Complaint, weight loss, a few kilos. Oh dear. What are we going to do here, everyone? She's lost a few kilos. 5 kg increase, yes, Malana, but how do we write that? His weight increased by, nice, Dr. Samia. You're getting there with that one. I'm writing for Mr. A, who gradually gained 5 kg. No, you'd have to use present perfect there. Mr. gains weight of 5. I can see he gains 5. No plural there, Sana. I can see has gradual weight gain of. No, that doesn't work, Busma. 5. That's pretty good, Safina. Wow, Ma, you did it nice. Gained 5 kilograms in 5 months. Good. Okay. No, I can see so many mistakes. This is really tricky. Han's done well. He has gained 5. Oh, just no plural on the kg there, Han. Resmi, no, you don't really want to focus on the weight. You want to focus on the patient. Yes. Mostly minor errors are coming through because it's so tricky. Let's have a look, everyone. I'm going to set the record right. Mr. A has put on 5 kg of weight over the past 6 months. There it is. Using present perfect. Has put on 5 kg of weight over the past 6 months. Think about that. Mr. A has experienced a weight gain of 5 kg over the past 6 months. Beautiful sentence, that one. We experience a weight gain using the noun. Mr. A reported a weight gain of 5 kg over the past 6 months. So we can report a weight gain. This one, Mr. A's weight has increased by 5 kg over the last 6 months. Mr. A has been gaining weight since May. Maybe we don't put the amount. Has been gaining. It's ongoing. Mr. A weighs 82 kilograms, no S, and has gained 5 kg since May. Well, I just gave you 6 examples, everyone, and there's many more. So why do people make mistakes with weight? Because there's so many variances. There's so many variances. Okay, put on means increase there, Ali. Means increase. Okay, let's go. So many variants. Learn a style that works for you and stick to it is my advice. Next one, Mrs. C, height 180. Let's see what we've got here, everyone. Mrs. C's current weight is 66 kg for a height of 180 centimeters. Nice. Is 66 for a height of, we can write like that. She has an approximate waist measurement of 78 centimeters and her BMI is 20.4. Last one. She is concerned about a recent weight loss of several kilograms. We've got the inverted commas, a few kilos, but that's spoken English. We need to convert that into formal expression. A recent weight loss of several kilograms. Done, right? Ali says, isn't put on informal? Well, it is a verb plus preposition, so it is a phrasal verb, but I would say very, very commonly used in the English language and between health professionals. So I would say it is very much acceptable. All right. I agree with Jessica. In medical reference, isn't it better to mention age always? I think so, Jessica. Good comment there. Okay, keep going. Unish says, why is it necessary to mention height? I'm not showing you that you have to mention height here. I'm just showing you if it were relevant, this is how you express it. There may be some circumstances for some situations or between some health professionals where there was a degree of relevance. But I agree with you. Quite often it's not relevant. Okay. Just checking something here. Okay. Now, common weight errors, everyone. Mrs. X, weight decrease. This is a funny one, everyone. Can you spot the error? Mrs. X has lost her weight. Oh dear, I've lost my weight. Where is it? I can't find it. Is it on the floor? Has it left the building? Did I leave it on the desk somewhere? It's like saying, I lost my glasses. We can lose my glasses, happens all the time. But lost her weight? No, Mrs. X hasn't lost her weight. That's an incorrect expression. Tricky one. How should we say it, everyone? How should we say it? Mrs. X has lost her weight. It's wrong. What should we do? Mrs. X has what? Lost some weight. Good, Aaliyah. But we don't even need to use some. Reduced, yeah, reduced, but that's not the problem. Mr. X had lost. No, it's not the tense. Mr. X lost weight. Well, I like present perfect. Simply, Mrs. X has lost weight. It's all you have to do. Mrs. X has lost weight. All right. That's all it is. Mrs. X has lost weight. I'm just checking a few queries coming through. Okay. Next one. Mr. T told to reduce weight. Mr. T was advised to reduce his weight. Same thing. Mr. T was advised to reduce weight. You could put reduce his weight. It's better than lost. But really, we know the subject is Mr. T. So we don't really need to repeat the pronoun here. So we can just be a little bit more concise in this way. Okay, more things here. Miss K, she's anxious, has lost a few kilos. Okay, that may not be a good thing for her. Miss K is concerned about losing weight by a few kilos. Losing weight. Loosing, loose is an adjective. I have a loose belt, right? My pants are loose because I've lost weight. So loose is an adjective. Lose is the verb, and past tense of lose is lost. And loss, L-O-S-S, is the noun, all right? So that's what you need to know. Thank you, Priyanka. Experiences weight loss. So what I can do here, everyone, Mr. K is concerned about a recent weight loss of several kilograms. A weight loss, about a recent weight loss of 7 kilograms, right? Several. We don't really want to use a few. It's informal. Wonderful news, Shweta. Look at all these great stories of people passing. That's wonderful. Okay. 18/11/20. That's today's date. Mr. Z, weight 90 kg. While I'm waiting for that one, Anisha writes, Mrs. K is concerned regarding her reduced weight loss. Well, it's a bit redundant. You nearly got it, but you can't say reduced weight loss. Loss is reduced regarding her weight loss. Okay, lots of good sentences coming through here. Well done. Okay. Next one. Mr. Z, current weigh is 90 kg. Weigh? Really? But weigh is a verb. We need to use the noun weight. And remember, everyone, we can't pluralize this, everyone. We can't pluralize this. This is wrong. So always remember when you write it out, although we say it, 90 kgs with an S, when we write it, we don't. It's the same with gram. It's the same with everything. We don't need an S. Okay. Next one, objective, weight, arrow down, 50 gram. Weight, arrow down, 50 gram. What's wrong? On examination, he lost 50 grams of his body weight. On exam, well, did this happen on examination? No. He has, on examination, he lost 50 grams of his body weight. Boney writes he has lost 90 kilograms of weight. Wow, that's a lot to lose, Boney. 90 kilograms of weight. He must have been pretty big before. On examination, he lost 50 grams of his body weight. No. Examination revealed a weight loss of, oh, now I've made a mistake. Let's get rid of that. That's a typo, isn't it? That's unfortunate. Let's just get rid of that. Examination revealed a weight loss of 50 grams. We have to be careful. Imagine on exam day, if you get the measurement wrong, totally changes the meaning. So attention to detail there. Easy mistake. Last one, birth weight, 2750 gram. How do we write it, everyone? Not like this. His birth's weight was 2750 gram. I'll give everyone a second to correct that one. Sangeeth writes, on examination, his weight is 50 kilogram. Well, if that's it, that would be okay. Mr. K's current weight is 90. Nice one there by Obiagiri. Beautiful Indra. His examination revealed a weight loss of 50 gram. Nice. Mr.'s current weight is 90 kg. Nice. Funmilayo. Unish wants 4, and since that's a verb tense lecture, Unish, check it out on the prep hours with verb tense. Nice, Dr. Tiber. His weight was 2750 gram at birth. Excellent. He weighed 2.75 kg upon birth. Nice, B. A lot of good ones coming in. Mercy. He weighed 2.75. Yes, we don't need to point with grams. That would be for kilogram. And don't pluralize it. Waruna writes his birth weight is. Yes, and it can be is or was. If it's current, use was. If it's past, use is. Wow. I've opened up a minefield here, everyone. There's lots and lots of challenges when it comes to weight, when it comes to age. So it's an important area to study, everyone. Really be aware of those things. And that's very common to have to describe these things. So you really need to make sure you don't make mistakes when describing the age or the weight, everyone. But there's a lot more to describe than that, everyone. That's only the tip of the iceberg. I think we've got time to look at one more thing, everyone. Let's look at this. So now we've got medication, everyone. Medication. Pre-existing medications, oral contraceptive pill prescribed in 2016. They got the medication there, ciproterone. And then 6/9/19, treatment, metoclopramide, 10 milligram orally. 20 minutes later, paracetamol, 1 gram for hourly. So lots of numerical values there. 24/10/20, prescribed medication ineffective. Treatment, Aletriptan, 40 milligram orally on attack. Ibuprofen, 6 hourly. 40 milligram, 6 hourly. TDS. 31/10/20, patient complained of drowsiness and diarrhea since commenced on the Aletriptan. Treatment, amitriptyline, 25 milligram BD. All right, we've now moved on to a new area. Now, while I'm waiting, everyone, Safina says, is there any videos for radiography? Well, not yet, Safina, but we do teach radiography in our live classes. Would you be interested in enrolling in a course, Safina? We have some great resources for radiographers. Could result in exam success. All right. Let's continue, everyone. So what are we going to do here? Well, I'm going to show you this one. This is a demonstration. Look how it's done, everyone. So we've got it here in terms of medication. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Look at this. I've spoken about this before when we've looked at paraphrasing, everyone. If you remember, who remembers the prep hour that we did on paraphrasing techniques, everyone? So we've got here, I originally prescribed metoclopramide, 10 milligram. Yep, we don't need a comma, everyone. It goes together. And paracetamol, 1 gram, 1G, which proved to be ineffective. There's a trick, everyone. And I haven't used a date. I've just said originally. So we don't always need to use the numbers. We've changed the date into a word originally, because that is more significant than the actual prescription date. Okay, subsequent medications. There's another word. There was many more medications, but we're going to say subsequent medications have included electrotan 400 milligram at onset, which led to drowsiness and diarrhea. There you go. We're joining two facts because that's how you write with clarity and conciseness. You don't want two sentences there. You want to group it into one sentence. Okay. Continuing on. Ibuprofen 6-hourly max TDS and ibuprofen 400 milligram TDS. That's easy. And then we have got the amitriptyline 25 BD was prescribed on this date. Finally, her only other current medication, that's at the top, it came last, was the least relevant. Her only other current medication is ciproterone acetate, which she's been taking since 2016. All right. And that's in gray. Okay, and we've used only other current. We've used the word current because the patient is still taking it. Some good questions. Do we need to write TDS to elaborate? Well, here's my question, everyone. What does TDS mean? What does TDS mean? Look, my feeling is BD, TDS. If you're writing doctor to doctor, nurse to nurse, I'd say it's okay. Obviously, pharmacist to doctor, doctor to pharmacist. Health professionals generally know the terminology for medication. So I would say it's entirely appropriate to use the acronym, right? Because you're writing from professional to professional. If you're writing to a patient, yes, you should not use these acronyms. If you're writing someone who would not understand these, write it in full. But I would say, generally speaking, it's probably preferable to use the acronym if you are writing to another health professional. Don't use things like Elizabeth and Mercy suggest thrice daily. That's a bit old-fashioned English. A lot of people like to use that, but you need to standardize and professionalize your language, everyone. That's what you need to do. But TDS does mean 3 times a day exactly. All right. Can be a little bit tricky there, everyone. All right, just continue on a little bit more. Vital signs, everyone. Vital signs. Temperature, numerical value, 36.2. Can you give me a description? Temperature, 37.7. What does it mean? 38.8. And then while you're looking, let's talk about pulse, everyone. A pulse which is hard to detect. A rapid pulse over 100 B. That should be, that's a little typo, isn't it? While you're thinking there, everyone, there's a typo. Beats per minute. Actually, I'll fix that up a little bit neater. There we go. So what words can we use to describe these things, everyone? Leslie says it's normal. I think so. We'll call it normal for this case. 36.2 is normal. 37.7. What are we going to call that, everyone? We just call it a mild fever. Do you agree? 37.7. Yep. A, febrile melana. Perfect. You can use those terminology. It's a mild temperature or febrile. Thank you, Leslie. 38.8. Feverish, yes. A little bit informal, but that's right. Low-grade fever, excellent. Asta, high-grade fever, these are all great. I've just got a high temperature in this case. So lots of different terms. Okay, what about a pulse which is hard to detect, everyone? A pulse which is hard to detect. What type of pulse is that? Lots of words we can use, everyone. A pulse which is hard to detect. What about a rapid pulse over 100, a slow pulse, and a regular heartbeat? Pulseless. I haven't heard that one before. That would mean dead, wouldn't it? I'm going to say it could be a weak pulse, a feeble pulse. Thank you, Bybee. It could be a faint pulse. It could be a shallow pulse. Not feasible. Feeble, Amina. You're on the track, though. Undetectable. Nice, Ahmed. Okay, just watch your spelling. Double E for feeble. And a sentence. Examination revealed a shallow and feeble pulse. Next one, over 100 from Han. Tachycardia. Right, and or the adjective tachycardic in this case. Mrs. D was tachycardic on presentation. So tachycardia is your noun, tachycardic is your adjective. Someone's got bradycardic. Well done, Mercy. A slow pulse. Now I'm using the noun, bradycardia. Bradycardia. Mrs. D has a history of bradycardia. Note how we're interchanging between adjectives and nouns depending on our sentence structure. You need the ability and the flexibility to transition from structures with adjectives, structures with nouns, everyone. Yes, Indra's got the next one, arrhythmia. Well done. And the regular heartbeat is arrhythmia. Mrs. D has been demonstrating signs and symptoms suggestive of heart arrhythmia. All right, and there we go, everyone. That's the vital signs. Now, as I said before, this is the tip of the iceberg. There's much more we can do here. How about we continue this topic in our next session, everyone? Shall we continue with numbers in the next session? Type in a Y if you'd like to do that. We've got a next session coming up in 1 month's time, everyone. Just before Christmas, we're going to be back. Would you like to continue with numbers? This is numbers part 1. We'll be back with numbers part 2 in a short period of time. I'm getting a few yeses. Yeah, it's an important one, isn't it? All right, let's see what we can do. I'm just going to stop my share there, everyone. Hello, here I am on the big screen. Time flies when you're having fun, isn't it? Time flies when you're having fun. Ali wants elaboration on comma placement. That's exactly what we do in our live classes, Ali. Sign up to OET Online and all your questions will be answered. Happy to help you, Safina. Good luck to you. Now, just so you know, everyone, we are running 2 live classes per day in time zone friendly to your region, whether you're in the UK, the US, the Middle East, India, the Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, wherever you are, all over the world. We have great classes, and we do this sort of thing all the time. Twice a day, everyone, 3 hours per day. So what do we do at OET Online? Mondays, grammar, verb use, sentence structure, vocabulary, 2 classes a day. Tuesdays, reading, practices and analysis, part A, part B, part C. Tuesdays also, allied professions. Someone mentioned a radiographer. We have classes just for allied professions, dentists, pharmacists, physios. If you're watching, join me on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, we have speaking, clinical communication skills, and practice. Thursdays, listening, practice and analysis. Very, very useful. You might hear a bit of background noise, everyone. Barking dog. Can you hear that? We're all working from home, everyone. Nice and safe. On Fridays, everyone, doctors only writing, nurse only writing. So pick your day, join live. How does that sound, everyone? Interested? When you're ready, sign up. Use your YouTube and Facebook to get you there. When you're ready, sign up. And look, live and interactive, recorded video, twice a day. New innovations, Saturday extension classes to give you that little bit of extra push, everyone. So it's all at OET Online, and all really, really well priced, everyone. Here's a couple of success stories. Congratulations to Pardip, our New Zealand dietitian, smashed the exam. Pupak, psychiatrist in USA, got on her way to ECFMG registration, got through with all scores above 400. What a star. Also, Edgar also going for the USA, everyone. Great scores and achieved his results from the October 17 exam. Had a wonderful experience. Okay, everyone, that's what we do. Make sure you come along to OET Online, everyone. We got, as I said before, we offer free trial courses. So if you're wondering what we do, I'll just give you the link for everyone. Type it in a few different places for you. Check it out. Don't be shy. If you're up to that point of your exam where you are ready for that final push, you've done all your practice on YouTube, come along and join us, everyone. All right, and I'll just bring that up for you, just so you know where we are. Last thing to do, everyone. All right. I think we are good. There it is, everyone. So there's our website, everyone. Free trial course. Come and check it out here. It's all you got to do. Do it now. Check it out. It's all here. We have weekly live orientations. Come to this page. Try before you buy. If you like it, sign up. Try that again, Anjumal. That'll work for you. It's all free material as well. And then if it fits your situation, your exam's coming up, you think how expensive the exam is, everyone. So expensive. You want to be well prepared. Invest in your education is what I believe in. It is going to help you. All right. Thank you very, very much for coming today. I do wish you success, and see you live and online. We'll be back in 1 month's time for an extension of this one, making sense of the numbers part 2. Bye for now.